What's up, champs? Welcome to today's video. My name is Trevin Peterson. I'm a full-time 7-figure Amazon seller, and today we're gonna be breaking down what we should be doing instead of filthing our brains with absolutely nothing. There's a lot of people that have been sent home from work. There's a lot of people that have been laid off. There's a lot of people that are now working from home that have some extra time, or maybe it's the fact that they're not going out to the clubs, going out to party every night. We have a lot more time on our hands than we usually do. So now is the time to not waste it, but to take advantage of it. So I want to break down some things that are going to help you increase your income, give you a healthier lifestyle, and just benefit you long term instead of basically just wasting your time and passing the time watching Netflix like everyone else is doing. So one of my favorite quotes is the following, and I've kind of lived off of this for the last 2 years, and it says, "Work while they sleep, learn while they party, save while they spend, then live like they dream." So right now is not the time to just sit around and do what everyone else is doing. Let's be that 1% and take action and make a difference so that we're prepared for what's to come. People are already saying we're in a recession. Financial crisis could be around the corner, so now is the time to prepare and make sure that we're equipped with the necessary tools to be ahead of the curve than kind of sitting back and in a year from now being like, shoot, I wish I wouldn't have done this. I wish I would have done this. So I don't want you guys to be that, and I just want to first say and congratulate you, because obviously you're watching this. You're not in that criteria of wasting time, because obviously you're looking to better your life. So that's my goal with this video, and I hope you guys enjoy. And before, just please go down, like the video for the YouTube algorithm, drop a comment, show some love, and smash that subscribe button. I just want to say thank you guys, and let's dive into the video. Okay, so the first thing that I want to touch on is probably the most important, and that is learning a skill set that's going to help you, whether it's around the house, whether it's inside your business, whether it's starting a side hustle, or just making yourself feel more confident in the things that you do. So for example, around the house, maybe you could learn how to be a plumber, how to fix a toilet, how to fix a sink. Maybe you can learn how to be a coder, learn how to actually code an app or code a website. Or maybe you want to learn a new language so that at your job, a language is something that's important, a new language that you can communicate with new clientele. That's something that could be super beneficial. So now is the time to learn these different things. And a great way to learn is YouTube videos. I mean, you're watching this video to learn from me and probably learning how to sell on Amazon. There's tons of other videos of people learning how to be a plumber, learning a new language, learning how to be a coder, learning how to run Facebook ads, learning how to use social media and building a personal brand. I mean, there's a bunch of things that you guys can learn that are going to benefit you for the future. And if you learn how to be a plumber and financial crisis comes around and your sink breaks, you don't have to call someone to fix your toilet and pay him 150 bucks. You can just do it yourself because you have that skill set. So now is the time to put as many tools in your tool bucket, so when a rainy day comes, you can pull it out, fix the problem. You can make a little bit of extra money with this certain skill, or maybe you can get a raise at your job, or maybe your job cannot fire you because you have so many skill sets. So that's what you guys need to be doing right now, is just learning as many things as possible. If there's something that you've always wanted to do, learn it. Now is the time to just take the time, because you have it, you have downtime, and learn these different skill sets. So those are just a few ideas of things that you guys can be doing, and drop a comment down below with certain skills that you think would be useful for a recession, or basically so that you have a job or something that is going to be useful for the long run. So those are just a few things that I came up with. What do you guys think? Drop a comment down below. So that is the first thing that you guys absolutely need to be doing, is don't waste your time watching pointless videos. Watch videos that are helping you build a skill set. So that's number one. Okay, so the second thing that you should be doing is exercising, being physically active. The worst thing that you could be doing is just sitting around on the couch and making excuses of, oh, the gyms are closed, oh, there's nothing that I could be doing. No, get your blood pumping, go out and get some fresh air, go on a run, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, and I promise being physically active is going to get the blood flowing, it's gonna get the creative juices flowing, and it's gonna motivate you and give you more energy to do all the things that I'm going to be breaking down. So I know that that is difficult, but stay physically active. Don't make any excuses, and I'm 100% at fault at this, but we're going to work together and we're going to get physically active. So drop a comment down below, and I'm going to say this for every basically step or thing that I mention, but mention some ideas that you guys could be doing to be physically active. So that is step number 2. The third thing goes along the same lines of being physically active and getting into shape, and that is eating healthy. The diet is one of the most important parts of being physically fit. If you go and work out, I don't care how much you work out, and you just eat a bunch of junk, then you're not going to see the results that you want. So this is a time where we have extra time. We might as well cook some healthy meals. We can meal prep. And I know for me, my biggest excuse of why I don't do this is, oh, it's easier just to go through the drive-thru and get something quick. Well, we have time. We're in our houses. We might as well cook some meals, prepare the meals, and put them in little Tupperware bins, and you can throw them in the microwave and eat healthy meals. So that's something that you guys can be doing to be a little bit more productive. And again, it's making you healthier. It's giving you more energy to go about your day and accomplish the things that you guys need to get done. So that is step number 3, is cooking and eating healthy. The fourth thing is organizing and cleaning. And this goes for both your phone, organizing your phone, and I'll explain why and what, and your closet, your bedroom, your office, maybe your garage. I know my neighbors, they have their garage stacked full of stuff. Actually, it's my old neighborhood. I don't really know my new neighbors, but my old neighborhood, no one parked their cars in their garage because they had so much stuff in it. And now is the time to go through that and see what maybe you could sell, list it on Facebook Marketplace, see what you can get rid of, donate it to charity for people that actually need it. If you're not using it, you might as well donate it or sell it and use that to benefit your life. It does no good just sitting in your garage because it just makes a mess. So that's something that you guys could be doing, is organizing your garage, cleaning out your closet. I know for me, when I go and my closet's nice and organized and I wake up in the morning and I open up my closet, I'm like, oh, this just looks good. It's easy to pick out what I want to wear and it doesn't stress me out. So the more you're organized, the more, at least for me, the happier I am, the calmer I am, the less stressed I am. I know when I walk into a house that's a disaster, it's like, oh, this sucks, I wanna get out of here. But when it's clean, it's like, oh, this feels super good, I feel at home. So that's something that you guys can be doing, is just organizing and cleaning with the downtime. The next thing along with that, I said with your phone. I know on my phone I have 5 million apps, and a lot of the apps I don't use, or a lot of the apps are time wasters. So go through your phone, delete apps that you're not using, and delete apps that you're wasting your time on, and that just eliminates a distraction. So cleaning and organizing both your house, your closet, your room, and your phone, it's going to help you tremendously. And the last thing is your car. Keep your car clean. It's game changer. I don't know why, for me at least, it's the same concept of opening up my closet, feeling fresh and clean. When I get into a clean car, or the car is clean, I feel a lot better, I feel a lot happier. So do those little minor adjustments of cleaning your house, car, and your phone, and I promise that's going to make all the difference. So that is step number 4. Okay, so the 5th thing that I want to talk about is something that you can be doing instead of wasting your time watching TV and playing video games, and that is picking up a book and reading it. I love the motivational and inspirational business-minded books because it helps me think a little bit differently, and it just opens my mind to the bigger picture. And I just want to give you guys a list of books that I would 100% recommend, whether you listen to them on Audible while you're taking a shower, while you're sitting in bed, laying in bed, just put in your headphones, or whatever the case is, while you're cleaning the house, cleaning your car, mowing the lawn. These are things that you could be doing at the same time and filling your brain with good information instead of the filth like I've talked about. So the books that I recommend that you guys absolutely read or listen to, that is The 4-Hour Workweek. That completely changed my entire life. The next one is Think and Grow Rich. This also changed my life. I read The 4-Hour Workweek and Think and Grow Rich, and as soon as I read those books, that's when I started thinking just way different, and that's when I started my first business. So those 2 books are what gave me the momentum to continue and go. And then the next one is 10X by Grant Cardone. That's just going to be game changer. It's just going to make you think 10X. Next one is Millionaire Success Habits by Dean Graziosi. That's an amazing one. It's an easy read, and there's a lot of things that you guys can do along with the book. I highly recommend that one. The next one is Crushing It, which we're going to be talking about in the 6th step, but Crushing It by Gary Vee is amazing. And then the next one is The $100 Startup. If you guys read those books, I promise your mind will be completely different, and you'll start thinking and doing things very differently than what you're doing. So that is probably some of the most beneficial things that you guys can be doing, is reading instead of wasting your time. So read those books and let me know, maybe you guys have read them. Drop a comment down below mentioning books that I should read, or books that you really enjoy, or any of these books that you would recommend others to read. So those books are game changer, at least they changed my life. So I recommend for you to read them instead of wasting your time doing useless stuff that doesn't help you go anywhere. So that is the 5th thing that you should be doing, is reading. Okay, so the 6th thing that I want to talk about may be a little bit intimidating, but it's the most rewarding out of everything. And I mentioned the book Crushing It by Gary Vee, and if you read that book, I promise it will motivate you to do the 6th thing, and that is building a social media following, picking up the camera, starting your first YouTube video, starting a vlog or blog, starting a TikTok account, Instagram account, doing something with social media. This is a skill set as well. Going to the 1st thing is building a skill set. So maybe start watching videos on how to grow an Instagram account, or how to grow a YouTube channel, or how to grow a TikTok account. Those things are going to be super beneficial for you in the long run. And this is a long-term strategy. This is something that's not going to happen overnight. It takes a lot of time, and that's why I'm saying to do this now. While you have the downtime, you might as well pick up the camera, start filming yourself of whatever you're passionate about. Say it's cooking, start a TikTok account of you putting in ingredients in a bowl, mixing it up, putting in the oven or the stove, showing you, and then showing the final product. That's something that people actually want to watch. I follow this lady on TikTok that makes lunches for her kids, and she does all sorts of crazy stuff with her food, and she has over 1 million followers just by making lunches for her kids. So simple things like that can go a really long ways, and if you have 1 million followers on TikTok, that is going to turn into some money with brand deals. You can then start a YouTube channel and then get YouTube ad revenue. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to monetize if you build a social media following. Another great example is House of Highlights, started on Instagram. Some college student just started posting basketball highlights, and it got a lot of traction, a lot of views, and people were just watching this account like crazy. And I know for me, I follow it and I'm very loyal to it. I follow all their highlights, and now it's a multi-million-dollar company. They did a brand deal with TNT, and they are that big, and it started with a simple Instagram account. And now they have millions of followers, and they're making millions of dollars by posting sports highlights. So that's something that you guys can be doing right now, is building a social media presence. And Crushing It by Gary Vee is going to help you kind of understand the potential and the opportunity that's there. And right now, while everyone is at home during quarantine, I mean, they're on social media. And if you have a social media presence, you can capture a lot of attention, and the more attention that you can get, the more money that you're going to make. And again, this is a long-term strategy. This is something that's not going to happen overnight, so don't expect to get paid for the first year, 2 years. My YouTube channel, it took me over a year to make a dime from it. It took a lot of time and a lot of effort, and now I'm starting to see the benefits 2 years later. So just take your time, and I know it's scary to pick up the camera. It's not going to be comfortable, but it's something that you guys should be doing, and it's something that's going to help you during economic crisis, during a recession. People are always going to be on social media. So that is the 6th thing that you guys should be doing. And read the book Crushing It by Gary Vee. It's going to help you kind of see that bigger picture of what you should be doing. Podcast, TikTok. An example for another thing for TikTok is just start doing trick shots. That is something that's trending like crazy, the golf trick shots. If you're into golf or just want to throw a ping pong ball into a hydro flask that barely fits, do that. Or if you want to get those Coke things and put Mentos in it and just blast it in your face, those are things that you should be doing. I'll put some videos of what I'm talking about but those things are what go viral. That's what gets attention, and the more attention that you can get turns into more money. So that is the 6th thing. And the 7th thing that I want to talk about is learning the skill of selling on Amazon. I know we talked about the first thing is learning a skill. Doesn't matter what it is. I just want to dive into a little bit more depth of Amazon FBA and the power behind it. During this time of crisis where businesses are getting closed down, people are not leaving their houses, what are they doing? They're shopping online. They're shopping on Amazon and getting things that they need or they want, and they're basically passing the time buying things. And Amazon is basically one of the only businesses that is staying open during this time of quarantine. And so this is something that's just crazy to see. And yes, sales have taken a hit and people aren't buying as much, but I'm still making money every single day and people are still buying products from me because they can do it from their sake of their phone or laptop or computer. And that is a skill that can make you money, basically print you money in any time that you need it. You just need to learn the skill set. So you need to learn how to find a product. You need to learn how to launch the product. You need to learn how to differentiate that product. You need to understand PPC campaigns. And you may not understand all of that, but don't worry, I have tons of videos on the channel breaking that down. Or if you want to simplify it, I have an entire program where I teach from A to Z the entire process. If you guys are interested in learning that skill, then I'd love to teach you. I'd love to have you in my mentorship program and guide you through the entire process of creating the account, to finding the product, to manufacturing that product, to shipping that product, to launching that product, to ranking that product, to the entire process. So yes, there's a lot that goes with it, but if you can learn that skill, you're going to thank yourself, and it's proving it's the test of time. I mean, right now, it's still working. I'm still making sales every single day, and it's providing for me and my family. And yes, it's taken a ton of stress off my back knowing that I'm staying in business, that people are still buying online. It may not be as much before, but it's enough for me to live and provide for my family, and that's what's most important. So this skill set is one of the most valuable skill sets, is learning how to build an Amazon business. And if you guys are interested, then check out the links in the description down below. I promise it's going to help you for the future. So that is the 7th thing, Amazon FBA. Again, my entire YouTube channel is dedicated to this topic. I have an entire course and program dedicated to teaching you this topic. Learn the process. Now is the time to build an online business, because online businesses are not getting shut down. People are always going to be buying products online. It's just a habit, and it's easier, it's convenient. And right now, while people can't go out and about, what are they doing? Buying online. So learn this. This is the 7th thing that you guys should be doing during this time while you have extra time, is learning the Amazon FBA business model. So that is step 7. And the 8th thing that I want to talk about is, there's kind of a lot of them, but the first one is self-reflection. Taking a good deep look at yourself and seeing, hey, what can I change? What can I do better? Are there things that I should be doing or shouldn't be doing? Take a hard look at yourself in the mirror and just think those questions. The second one is meditating. Just sitting and relaxing, and again, not putting a bunch of filth in your brain, and just relaxing and just getting in the bath, put a bath bomb in there and just sit back and relax. The third one is praying, maybe giving thanks, realizing how blessed you are. Your circumstances could be a lot worse than they currently are. That's something that you guys could be doing, is maybe being a little bit more religious. If you guys believe in a certain religion, maybe reading the Bible, or whatever the case is, you guys can be thanking God or whatever being that you believe in for the things that you have. Those things are going to give you the bigger picture, the bigger perspective, and help you understand why you're here, and just help you get through these difficult times. So that's the 8th thing. I guess I forgot one, is setting goals. Now that you have all these things in mind, is you need to go out and set goals. And 10X, the book 10X, is gonna help you set goals and help you understand what you should be setting goals for and how to. But that's a book that helped me set my goals, so I recommend that. And if you do all of these things, it's going to help and better prepare you for what's to come. And whatever does come your way, if you do these things and if you build these habits of learning skills, eating healthy, working out, starting the YouTube channel, reading, filling your brain with good information, you're going to be okay with whatever is thrown your way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thought. Maybe I missed some things that you guys are doing to be a little bit more productive instead of wasting your time. I would love your feedback, and I would love it if you guys smashed that like button and smashed that subscribe button. And also, I appreciate all your guys' support. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.